everybody, welcome back to another new video. I know, long time no see, literally. So happy New Year's Eve. When you see this video sometime today, it's still gonna be New Year's Eve. So happy New Year's Eve, happy late Christmas at that as well. I hope you all had a very lovely, cozy, family-oriented Christmas, such as I did. Hope you all got the things that you wished for, whether it's finances, a new car, an apartment, you know, whatever you had wished for. For me, I'm glad that I made it to Christmas and I'm here with my family. Okay, so let's get down to the nitty-gritty. So the first topic that I want to go over is nursing school. I know lots of you are dying to hear and want to know how did my first semester go of nursing school, fall of 2023. So, girl, where do I begin? There was so many ups and downs. Like some days, you know, mentally I had good days. Other days I didn't. Like, let me tell you, nursing school is not for the weak. Like, I never doubted anybody, not even my professors, because they told us day one at orientation before we even started, you know, classes that it's not about to be easy. Y'all gonna have to, you know, find whatever works for you in terms of like, you know, studying and your learning style. But they was like, you know, it's gonna be tough as we get further into the semester. Baby, they did not lie. I'm over here crying, barely eating. When I am eating, it's too much, bad negative foods, hence why I gained, you know, additional weight. But you know, nursing school was very depressing. It was very stressful. Like, if there's one thing I didn't go through was stress. So yeah, I really thought it was gonna take me out. Classes, I passed them all. Yay. I think I told y'all the classes I took. I took fundamentals, pathophysiology, health assessment, theory and professional nursing, and seminars. So yeah, we took all those classes, and I feel like the most experience I've earned and learned my first semester was clinical. I did join clinical. We was in the psych ward. No, I don't want to be a psych nurse, but it was still cool to, you know, get the experience, learn what it's like to shadow a RN psych nurse. And yeah, like some of the patients that I encountered, like they were really nice and stuff. They let me do an assessment on them, ask them questions, you know what I mean? Like what you would do as a nurse. So, you know, cool experience to be like exposed to that in terms of that. But I told my professor, because he had each of us in a circle to say like what we learned, you know, in clinical. And one thing I did mention, I said, baby, psych is not for me. Like, I don't know how y'all nurses do it. Like, y'all are strong. Like, this is why nurses are awesome. This is why nurses are awesome, because like y'all are able to handle all of these stuff, especially when it's a mercy situation. Like, it's always gonna be something going on in the mercy department, the OR, or, you know, the psych floors. Those type of like floors, it's always gonna be something going on. So the fact that y'all are so brave and strong, and y'all could just go to work, come home, and just do it like it's nothing. Like, I salute to y'all. Because me, baby, I don't know. Maybe things would change down the road, but I know me, I feel like I'm too weak. I'm like a precious flower to be on site. So I wouldn't be able to handle it. I'll be so quick to call security, and that's not what you're supposed to do in nursing. Unless, you know, of course, somebody's literally trying to vitally threaten you, but you don't want to be calling security all the time. Like, you have to be the one to, like, intervene and step in, and that's just not me, baby. So that's what's been going on in terms of that. I do have some bad news. Well, they're not bad news anymore, but so I do believe I mentioned to you all, not in my videos, but I think I posted it in my community section in my YouTube channel, that I had to take a HESI. So for our nursing program, we are required to take an exit HESI every semester, literally every semester. So for our first semester, we had to take an exit HESI for fundamentals. So the first attempt, I took it, I think it was, yes, it was November 29th. I took the first attempt November 29th. Unfortunately, I did not pass it due to me letting time escape me. We were only given, we were only given an hour and 14 minutes to finish the exam, and it was 55 questions, all multiple choice. So apparently I was going too slow. not paying attention to the time because I was trying to make sure I answered everything correctly, that I didn't miss anything, or I chose the wrong answer. Like, I was just moving like a snail, and of course that resulted in me in not passing. I had a very low score because a lot of questions were unanswered, so I was very embarrassed in terms of that, because it's like, dang, why weren't you paying attention to the time? You should have speed up a little bit. And my professor, when we were at clinical, it was like literally the week after the exam, he pulled me to the side and talked to me privately. He was like, I know you knew those answers. I know you did. Like, I know this is not you. You're one of my best students. Like, he told me that, which was really, sweet and encouraging, because he was like, you got this. I know you could have passed that. You just needed to practice on your time. And I was like, yeah, I was very devastated, because I'm like, man, because I'm not used to being, timed like that. Like, of course, like regular nursing exams, we were timed, but like not like that. Like, we had, like enough time to make sure our exam is completed. So, not saying that hour 14 minutes was not enough time, but I don't know. Maybe it was just my anxiety and I was like nervous. I don't know. It was a lot of things going on that day, especially when if you don't pass, then you're not moving forward. But with our school, they let you do another attempt, and then after that, then you basically out the program. So, but in my mind, I was trying to think like, okay, there's another HESI I can take again if I don't pass this one. Like, I wasn't trying to think of that. One thing about me, I don't think of negatives. I always try to think positive. I think of the now. I don't think of like what's gonna happen later if I don't do blah blah blah. So yeah. So of course I was devastated. I was upset because I'm like, dang, now I gotta take the exam right after the semester, because the second attempt was the week of the last semester. And so I'm like, dang, I'm supposed to be, celebrating, doing this and playing for my birthday and blah, blah, blah. Can't do none of that. So I was upset. But I wasn't the only one that didn't fail. It was a couple other people in our class that didn't pass either. So, and some did. And I congratulated the ones that did pass. I talked to them in the hallway, and I was like, asked them what tips and advice that they can give that help them pass. And they shared with me, like, I'm never no hater. I'm gonna always congratulate the next person, because, at the end of the day, I'm gonna be next. So we all going for the same thing. Like, there's no reason to be in competition. I know some people out there are like that, and we had a lot of people like that in our class. Like, nursing is very competitive. So you're gonna meet people who you thought they were your friends that wasn't. You're gonna meet people who just, don't want to see you win. They want to see themselves win. So there was a lot of that going on in class too, but I'll tell y'all about that later. Second HESI attempt, which is now called a HESI B, because the first one we took was HESI A. So the HESI B, we took that December, I want to say the 13th. It was somewhere around those dates, that same week of the 13th. Then I passed that one. This is not funny, but I didn't pass that one because I did meet time, thankfully. I had like 10 minutes left, so I finished during the last 10 minutes, answered everything. This time, I didn't meet the score requirement. I did meet the time. I had 10 minutes left. I finished 10 minutes early. However, I did not meet the score requirements, the minimum score requirements. We have to have a 850 in order to pass. Like, that's the minimum score, 850 and above. I did not meet that requirement. My score was much higher than the first exam, so I do still give myself a pat on the back, because it was very, very much high, like almost 500 points much high. But it still didn't meet that 850. So of course, again, I was devastated. Part of me, like I said, I was happy that I got a much higher score, but it wasn't high enough to, pass and move forward. So that day, when I got home, I didn't talk to nobody. Like, I literally laid down in my bed in the dark all day, just staring at the wall and the ceiling, because I'm trying to figure out, like, what did I do wrong? What's going on? I'm thinking of the worst. I'm like, am I meant to be a nurse? Like, is this a sign that I should just find something else? Like, I was just going through all those thoughts, y'all, like, just being insane. Upset, and I cried a few tears. I didn't even eat, like, for a whole 24 hours. Like, it was that serious, because I was just devastated, like, and I just wanted to get out the house. I'm like, I can't be in this house. I gotta do something. So I called my two best friends. I'm like, what y'all doing today? Blah, blah, blah. They weren't available that day, but we did meet up like a day or two afterwards, my exam, and we had like a little girls' day. We had drinks, food, it was very comforting, and if they watching this, thank y'all so much. Like, they don't understand how much that made me feel so much better. Like, one thing about it, if you have girlfriends that really support you, like those, at the end of the day, that's family. The fact that I called them, you know, without notice that I want to do this and they still showed up for me, like that's love at the end of the day. So just knowing that they want me to, you know, reach my goals and, you know, reassuring me that, you know, it's okay. You know, you're gonna be the nurse that you wanna be. We believe in you and stuff like that. Don't give up. If you have to go to another school, do that. But they was like, just don't throw nursing all away. Think about all the time and money you invested in this. And it's a lot of time and money. So, just, you know, of course, had to self-reflect and thought about everything that they said. And not even just them, like my supervisor, everybody, like, who know me, like, they told me the same thing. They was like, don't give up. Like, come on now, we know this is not you. You work so very hard. You're so smart and blah, blah, blah. Don't let basically an exam just judge you and tell you what you're qualified for. That's basically what they were telling me. And they were absolutely right. So, of course, I didn't realize that till later on, but they were right. I was thinking, you know, like what schools I'm gonna transfer to, because everybody that had applications, they're not accepting applications until fall 2024. So that means I would be almost a year off from school. So I'm over here panicking because I'm like, how am I going to explain this to my grandmother and things like that, that I may perhaps be out of school until the fall of 24. Spring 24 programs, they basically, their application is closed at other schools. It was too late. The last application date was mostly November, so I was already too late. Didn't think about it then because I'm like, I just knew I was gonna pass the test, so I didn't even think about transferring to other schools. Like I said, I don't have that mindset of failure. Never did. Not saying that I'm perfect, but like, you don't want to, like, what's the word, make yourself and put yourself in a negative headspace, because that's really gonna deteriorate you and make you go crazy. And I'm not trying to think of those things. So but now I'm once again thinking of those things because we were granted a third try, and that exam will be January 5th, so next week. So we're almost there, and that's the actual final attempt. The department chair assistant, the dean, our professor, like including me, like we all signed the consent form stating that, you know, this is the last time you will be granted this third attempt. If you don't pass this, you know, basically you're out of our program and you will have to reapply for fall 2024 term. So it really got serious. Well, it was always serious, but it's like, dang, this is the for real last try. Like, there's no more begging for another chance. And the fact that the school is coming out of the code of conduct rules just to, like, help us, like, it's not like they don't want to see us win. Like, they're trying to, like, you know, keep us and stuff like that. But, you know, rules are rules. So I'm like, okay, I'm happy that I have a third chance, but I was still upset because I'm like, there goes my winter break. There goes my birthday. Like, I couldn't, like, y'all, honestly, I did not celebrate Christmas like that. I mean, I was there with my family and stuff like that, but girl, I was sitting at the table eating dinner with my computer open. Like, I was just studying because, you know, it's serious. Like, we only have like 2.5 weeks to like study and try to make this work. So that's all I've been spending my time doing the whole Christmas break, is studying for HESI, now C. So I couldn't socialize with my friends. I mean, I could have did something, but I'm like, this is important. This is my career. I could always, you know, link up with my friends, have a good time, things like that. But this is very serious. Like, this is something that I have to, you know, shut everybody out and do what I have to do. You know what I mean? And they understood that. Like, that's one thing about my friends. Like, I have never met a friend yet who is not supportive of my goals and career goals, and that's how it should be. And it's vice versa. Like, well, my friends, like, one of my friends, she's an education major. My other friend, she's into nails. And so, like, whenever we are trying to, like, you know, support each other, we definitely give that support. And that's what I like about us. Like, it never goes unnoticed. And they know how passionate I am when it comes to nursing. Everybody does. So it's like, this is something I have to do, and I don't regret it, period. So it's a bit upsetting, but I at least did get lots of sleep over the break. That's something I do have to say. I slept like a baby. Do y'all hear me? Like, It felt so good to not be able to leave the house, go somewhere early in the morning to work at school. You know, it felt wonderful. So that's the only good thing that's happened over break. Other than that, I've been doing nothing but studying. My birthday is on Tuesday, January 2nd. Still don't have my birthday plans because I'm not really trying to have any plans. But, you know, my friends and my classmates, they're like, you should do something. And I'm like, well, I thought about getting my eyebrows done. I already got my hair done. I got it done on Friday. You know, just some regular novice braids. I didn't get it without the curls this time because I didn't want any curls. My stylist was like, how come you didn't get any curls? I'm like, I didn't wear that style boho braids for like 3 times in 2023. Like, I want something new, you know, something simple. I don't know, I just didn't want too much extraness this time. So yeah, it's really giving you guys like a very chill birthday of me just studying. Like, the fact that the test is 3 days after my birthday, so it's like, I don't know, I don't know. I know I may regret it down the line, but like I said, this is my future career. Like, I have to do what I have to do. I can always celebrate my birthday like the week after, you know, the exam or something like that. Because, you know, there's people out there who celebrate their birthday the whole month. So I can literally choose any day in January to, like, you know, celebrate it late. But right now, I have to really lock in. Because it's like, at this point, it feels like it's now or never. So yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on with school. Like, your girl, she got past this HESI. I passed my classes, but in our program, it doesn't matter if you pass the classes. If you don't pass the HESI, that's it, that's all, like, period. It sucks. I'm sure it's other programs that's out there that's like this, but yeah, it sucks, but it's like, it is what it is at this point. Everybody have their own rules. Now, I can mention the stuff that I have been using that's been helping me studying. I have used Quizlet, I use Student Docu, YouTube, flashcards. So, oh, and I've also used the Saunders book too. One of the seniors that I'm, you know, closely connected with, he gave me that as an advice. I'm studying that, so I have like more resources now, and I've been, you know, studying like maybe 3 to 4 hours per day. You know, just putting in the work, trying to see what I can do. Oh, and I've also been doing dosage calculation practices because the math has been tricky for me. I noticed that on the rationales, like if you took the HESI before, you know, like after you take the test, it shows you your score, and then below your score, it shows you like the little rationales of the stuff that you need to practice on, and then your remediation packets. So on the rationales and my remediation packets, the first time that I took the exam, it did show math. So math seems like it's really tricking me up the most. The concept stuff, I understand a lot. And it definitely goes noticed when I do the remediation, the practice questions on Quizlet, stuff like that. I always get those right. Even yesterday, like, I was just boom, 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 answering everything correct. So I'm hoping that's a good sign. Like, maybe I have hope. I don't know. But at the end of the day, you can just do only what you can do, and we just gonna give it to God. I've been talking to God every single day since the first exam. So I'm just trying to figure everything out. My plan A, my plan B, like what's about to happen. Put me in y'all prayers and y'all thoughts. Comment down below any advice on what helped you pass your HESI. I know some people out there take ATI, but since I'm taking HESI, if you're taking HESI, already took HESI for fundamentals, please comment down below of what you did that helped you pass your HESI fundamentals, and maybe it could be a good use of help for me. Yeah. If I do pass the HESI, I start school that following Monday, which is January 8th. So no rest, no break, just straight into the semester. So I have to also keep that in mind too, like, dang, if I do pass this test, there's no break. Like, I'm straight back into school. But I mean, we do got spring break, right? That's not until early March for us. So I just use spring break as the opportunity to make up winter break. So now for spring of 2024, spring of semester, that HESI, that term's HESI is going to be on med-surg, and that is even more terrifying. So, I mean, who knows? I may do better on that one, but I'm just, you know, that one makes me skeptical because, like, even the seniors, they said they struggled. They had to take that one over a second time. So, yeah, med-surg is not going to be no better, according to the seniors. Let me know what y'all think down below, because spring of 2024, the classes I know for sure that we're taking is med-surg and pharmacology. I don't know what the other two classes are. We're taking 4 classes in total. I can't remember what the other 2 are, but the first 2 we're definitely taking pharmacology and med-surg. And I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about both of them too, but I don't know, like for me, although I'm not in that class yet, but I've always been somewhat excited about learning about medicine. Like I told my professor this in clinical too, because I was like, I want to be more familiarized with medicine, because when I was reading the medicines on the S-bar sheets that we would get in clinical, I'd be like, what is this? What does it mean? Like, I would ask him and stuff. And I just want to be more educated when I see it, so I don't have to be like, what is this? What is this? Although, you know, I'm new and nobody can remember all these medications on top of their head. Even some of the RNs we were working with, like, they even said it. It was like, they was being honest, like, nobody remembers all of these medications, but there's always like a little guide or something, I don't know, that they use that help them in case they forget what it means. But yeah, I just want to be smarter when it comes to medications, basically. So that's the only class I'm like excited about learning about. Everything else is like, oh boy, here we go again. Yeah, that's about it in terms of school life. That's what's been going on. So just once again, keep me uplifted in y'all prayers, and I will most definitely give y'all an update whether I passed or not on the next vlog video. Okay, last thing that I want to talk about is my 2024 goals. So last night, I was up all night, literally up until almost 11 p.m. creating my digital vision board. So here, I will not be showing y'all that. Really nobody, not even my friends, because I don't know, I'm the type of person, I don't like people knowing my personal goals. I mean, you just never know. Not saying y'all, but you never know when people are praying for your downfall. And that's just the truth of the matter, because there's people out there who are actually hating on you and don't want you to win and succeed. And I don't need no more negativity in my space, period. Like, no. People that are around me that I'm friends with now are go-getters. Even my nurse school friends. Like, I don't know, for some reason, I mostly attract people who are go-getters, which is good because that's who I want in my life. I don't want nobody who's, you know, miserable, always complaining, don't want to get up, don't want to work, don't want to do nothing. Like, do something for yourself. That's basically how I am. And maybe because I'm a Capricorn, I don't know, because if you know, Capricorns, we are go-getters, we are successors, we are always about the money, you know, we just don't play, period. We're very productive. I don't know how I got that far to zodiac signs, but yeah, I do want to mention my minor goals to you all, so I'm fine with that, which are, I want to get back to my health and wellness. In other words, getting back to the gym, eating better, because, girl, since I've been home out of school, I have been DoorDashing, Ubering like a mother, you know what. So I need to stop and get my butt back to Planet Fitness, get back to eating. I want to try a new diet. I'm thinking about doing the Mediterranean diet. I'm doing some research on it. It's basically a diet. If you don't know, it's basically a diet that consumes a lot of fish, fruits, vegetables. You can eat chicken too, but it's mostly like, you know, fish, fruits, vegetables, brown rice. You can have red wine occasionally, and beans, you know, stuff like that. So I want to give that a try, but I'm not going to start the gym and my diet till after my birthday, because I'm like, what's the point when I'm going to be eating bad on my birthday? Because one thing about me, I'm going to enjoy me a piece of cake. That's a minor goal. So that's one minor goal. The second minor goal, I want to get back to being consistent on YouTube. It's hard, like, I don't understand. I just don't get how y'all as nursing students, or even nurses, y'all able to still post a video after y'all be out of nursing school or doing y'all 12-hour shifts. Like, to me, that's hard. Like, I struggle with that. If not anything, I struggle with that the most during my first semester of nursing school. Like, it was hard trying to pick up the camera and record, because when I be coming home after a long day, especially clinical, I be going straight to bed, or I'll go study. Like, I don't be having time to, like, you know, chit-chat like I'm doing now. Like, now I have all the time in the world. I mean, I should be studying, but I'm gonna do that after I talk to y'all. But it was just a lot. Like, show me y'all ways. Like, how are y'all doing this? So I'm like, okay, 2024, maybe I'll post like 5 videos for the month of January. Not all at the same time, but you know, like spaced out. Because I do want to work on my consistency. I feel like if I was posting on a regular, like each week, my subscriber count and my views would have been much higher. I strongly believe that. Because it's not like I'm not attracting, you know, people. Because y'all be watching my videos every day. Y'all still be commenting and y'all still be subscribing. But I feel like, you know, the pace would have been much faster if I was, you know, posting more all the time. And it's not no race. Like, there's not no rush of me trying to, you know, have a successful channel. It's just like, dang, I could have been at this point in time if I had did blah, blah, blah. But it's okay. That's about to be now last year's problem. We're focused on 2024. So that's what I have planned to do. Start figuring out what day and week that I want to start posting in January. I just told y'all I want to do 5 videos. So for each video, I have to write down my goals of like topics I want to talk about, so I already have it planned. And that's the thing, like I never plan my videos. I just turn the camera on and start, you know, doing what I want to do. This time I want to actually plan it out, so if I have more structure, I will know, like, you know, what to do, and then maybe I can be more committed to posting the video. Because you already know, like, Sundays is my day I upload. But, like, let's try to, like, make it more realistic and actually do it and be motivated to do it. So, yeah, that's my second minor goal for 2024. My third minor goal is for the spring semester 24. Notice how I'm speaking into existence. I'm not saying if I make it to spring 2024, I'm going to say I'm in spring 2024. So for spring 2024, I do want to do better in my studying habits. I want to find something that works for me, because I feel like my final grades, I could have done better. I didn't have no failing grades. Like I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I had 2 A's, 2 B's, and 1 C. I'm the type of person, I don't like C's, not necessarily B's either. Like when I was a pre-nursing student, I was like straight A, straight B. So whenever I get a C, even if it's just 1 C, like I'm that student, I'm sorry, like I become very dramatic, because I'm like, dang, I don't want no C's, because C's, even a C can hurt your GPA, believe it or not. So it's like, especially when you done work so hard to like get your GPA to a point where it's at now, it's like, it's a little heartbreaking to lose just 1 to 2 points. But at the end of the day, I'm like, at least you passed your classes, you know, stop being dramatic. You passed. Just let it go. That was your first semester anyway. So I had to learn not to be too hard on myself, because I'm like, it's your first semester being to the professional program. It's not expected, you know, for you to like be so good at it. I mean, it may be somebody out there who just, you know, they killed it. They aced their first semester. But I'm speaking on me right now, and, you know, I just feel like I could have did better. Truth of the matter. But spring semester 2024, if I get in, that's my main focus. Like, find some better studying habits, maybe speak up more in lectures, and, you know, try to figure out what works for me. Okay, the last goal that I want to mention to y'all before I end this video is I do want to travel again. It's in I'm gonna say spring 2024. I do want to travel spring 2024, but I'm talking about like the year overall. I want to do some more trips. So for spring break, I am thinking about either doing Atlanta or Orlando for spring break in March. I haven't made a final decision yet. I'm trying to see, like, you know, what my life is gonna be like after this exam, if it's a pass or fail. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking right now. And just, you know, relax, have a good time. But my total amount of trips that I want to do for 2024 is maybe like 3 or 4 trips, you know, just to be reasonable. Because I feel like every year you should at least go somewhere. I mean, I understand people don't have the funds, because neither do I, but at least set some time to the side for yourself and enjoy life. Like, I know we so much busy on go, or, excuse me, we have like personal issues and stuff going around, but always make sure you set some time to the side for yourself. Like, even if it's just a weekend trip or a road trip, it don't even have to be on a plane. Like, even if it's just, like, you know, I live in Chicago. If a road trip considered to us would be like going to Wisconsin Dells or something, you know, something like that. Set some time to yourself. And that's something I'm still learning myself as well. Self-care and making time for yourself. Because you never know. We're never getting these years back. And yeah, that's pretty much it. All that I had to share with y'all on here. Just a little life update about why I've been MIA, what's been going on. I know most of y'all that are watching me are nursing students or students that's about to become nursing students, or y'all just already nurses. I don't know what majority of my audience is, but I can tell y'all really love the nursing life on my channel, and I appreciate y'all interest in watching me in terms of that. So these are the lashes that I'm gonna wear on my birthday. Remember I told y'all that I don't have any birthday plans, but I'll still plan to be cute even if I'm in the house, because as I should, like, duh. But these nails y'all really can't see. These are the press-on nails, because y'all know I'm a press-on nail queen. So at the end of the day, I was gonna do my own nails anyway. But y'all can't really see this. When I apply them on my nails tomorrow, I'll show y'all in the next vlog of what they look like. But they're so cute. Like, they got cute little gems and diamonds on them. Not real diamonds, of course, but who cares? It doesn't matter. It's just to look cute. But yeah, that's pretty much it what I got for y'all. Trying to think if there's something else I'm missing. I don't think so. Again, thank y'all so much for subscribing, watching, commenting, liking, all of that good stuff. Every time I get a little, message from YouTube that this person subscribed or this person is commenting, I get very excited, because it's like, whatever took you to, like, click on my video and decide to watch me, like, something made y'all want to, watch me. And whatever that is, thank you so much. Like, just watching, it means a lot to us, growing content creators, beginners. And, I'm a very small content creator, and I appreciate, the support, because it's not easy. It's really not. It's hard, especially, it's even more hard for me because, of course, I'm not as consistent as I should be, but trying to, like, come up with different ways to, like, film and bring content is not easy. At least for me. I'm just speaking on me. Somebody out there may be just easy and they just got like that, but for me, it's not that easy. So, especially since I'm in nursing school, like I just told y'all, explained to y'all how hard it was trying to, like, do YouTube life and nursing life. And for some reason, I can't get them like this yet, but one day I'm gonna get it all together. I'm gonna make it all work, and we're gonna come back on here and laugh and be like, remember that time she was fussing about how she couldn't give her people the content that they deserve because she was in nursing school and blah blah blah. Yeah, that's all I got for y'all today. Again, like I said before, thank you so much. I'll see y'all on next Sunday's vlog upload. Stay tuned, and again, put me on y'all thoughts and prayers, and we gonna ace this SEC. We gonna ace it, baby. We gonna ace it. And have a happy new year. See y'all literally in 2024. And there's Rocco. I know y'all was hearing him all in the background of my video. That was him. He does that all the time when I'm vlogging or on the phone with somebody. He just wants my attention. But that's him.